Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and you are watching
The Nerdy Grail.
And I bet this is something they weren't expected. They weren't expected to see you back so soon. And to be honest, this video has taken us totally by surprise, and this is extremely last minute planning, really.
Very last minute. I haven't been keeping up with Hazbin fan songs, so we only found out just before it went live that Black Grpyh0n Baasik have got another fan song about Alistair that has just dropped.
Called Daisies.
So this is going to be a prequel to Insane, which we reacted to last time.
Yeah, only a week ago, really, which is quite mad. I've only just seen Insane. It's Insane. I've only just seen Insane, and now already we're going to see the prequel to it.
Yeah, the timing couldn't be better for that.
Strangely enough, considering that Insane's been out for, what, like 2 or 3 years? So that is mental that we managed to time that, like,
it is.
So perfectly, really.
And obviously, Insane was Alistair first arriving in Hell, so this must be about before he died.
Yeah.
So the events that led up to him going to Hell.
Yeah, well, it does say in the brief description that we got just underneath on the video, it says that it will explore Alistair's origin story.
Yeah.
Semi-canon,
Semi-canon, because obviously when he did the pilot as the voice actor for Alistair, he was given some information about Alistair's past and background, which Viv has said to the fans before. But until it is actually put into the show, which is coming in season 2, you've got to take some of this with a grain of salt. Yeah, because some things might have changed.
And this, isn't it supposed to be the person who's done in like an animation style, and isn't this the person who does the stuff for Hell of a Boss?
Yeah, so this song is actually already out on Spotify. We haven't listened to that yet. But this is a animated music video to go along with it, and it is animated by Luximus, who actually works on Hell of a Boss, which is obviously the sister show to Hazbin Hotel.
And my preferred show, personally, if I'm just putting it out there. But I love Hazbin Hotel as well. But let's waste no more time, because I know we've been just like chanting Daisies, Daisies, Daisies the whole time, wanting to listen to this. So we're just going to get straight into it and listen to see what it's all about. Daisies in blood. So that's, I'm guessing, Alistair.
This is human Alistair.
Yeah, Alistair.
I don't know the name of the artist, but someone who does work on Hazbin Hotel a long time ago drew up a design for what they thought human Alistair was going to look like, and that's now the like accepted fan interpretation of him, which is this version here with the red waistcoat. Which
looks really good, and if I was to picture Alistair as a human, I'm kind of glad that he's sort of still got that like waistcoat and bow tie style.
Oh yeah, it's still
and
very
glasses. Come on, that's where the monocle is.
Yeah, because he wears a monocle, so he must need something.
Yes, I love that. As a why so sad, so downright unhappy. I mean, obviously, it's out of context, so I've just paused it, but it almost makes it feel like he's a very cheery, happy guy, considering that. I suppose I
mean, he's always smiling.
He is the character that always smiles.
Whether that's genuine,
or whether this is his actual was a happy guy, and then something happened to turn him the way he is then in the show and stuff. But we'll see now, I suppose. That's not my cup of tea. This could be your last day here on Earth, so yeah. Would you smile just so you got the big grin then as well? That's like the Alice, and little does he know he'll get stuck like that.
Well, the thing is, Viv has said that if I remember correctly, he doesn't have to smile all the time. He consciously does that.
Which that's really interesting to me, a character who's forced to smile, like when you think like DC and Joker really.
Yeah. But he forces himself to smile. He can frown if he wants to, he chooses not to. Because, like he says to Charlie, that's his mask. As long as he's smiling, he can always be in control. And no one knows what's going on behind that smile.
It's really deep. Yeah. Dig deep into the characters, really, to find out more. But yeah, would you smile just for me?
There it is.
Instant turn there. You can see why he wanted to be in charge of Hazbin Hotel, really, as well. In terms of like he seems to be like really good at hospitality in terms of like.
Well, he was a radio host, so he must have been
He's got
very
that
charismatic.
Yeah, really good with the people. It seems like in order, not necessarily that he's nice to people, but like he knows how to get them.
Yeah,
on
he knows
his
how
side.
people work.
Yeah,
and
how to manipulate people.
Yeah.
He seems to be very good at that.
Yeah.
You can tell that from the start. Look at that, the separation in the footprints.
If you actually see any artwork, I think even in the show you can see it a couple of times, where you see the bottom of his shoes. The bottom of his shoes do actually have hoof prints on them. And fun fact, this is actually something that people did in the 1920s, was alter their shoes to have animal tracks. Especially it was popular with people who were rum running for speakeasies.
Rum running.
Because then, when they were out at night, their tracks would just look like animal tracks, and the police couldn't actually follow their footprints to find out that that's what they were doing. And Alistair being from Prohibition era, it could be a link in with that.
I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest, if they,
There's also a big theory of that's why he was mistaken for a deer, that a hunter was actually tracking these animal prints and assuming that it was an animal.
So there's all the different links there then, really.
The sun don't shine.
And that little walk, leading the way. You see that a lot, obviously, in Hazbin Hotel. He's always like at the front, leading on like with the egg boys.
Oh yeah, he's like leading from the front.
Yeah, always. Oh, look, and his teeth there look a little bit like sharp.
He's led them.
Yeah, like trapped him, look, like lured him in.
Lured him to the middle of nowhere.
There's an axe there, look. It's quite a good little beat, actually, a little tune, really. In the shadow. Hey, and then you got his antlers out there.
Yeah.
He almost looked like a deer there, you can see like a tail in the background as well.
It really did look like it.
He's been running along there, look.
Yeah.
Oh look, so he's been shot there.
Go.
And then obviously we know that where he goes from there then, don't we?
Yeah. So yeah, that's
Daisies.
very much
Available on Spotify.
That's very much the story that we were originally told, that he was disposing of a body in the bayou when he was shot by hunters who mistook him for a deer. Also, I'm pretty sure it's still canon. We haven't got confirmation either way. Alistair has a big fear of dogs. He's scared of dogs. And one of the theories behind that is because when he was being chased by the hunters, they set the dogs on him.
I mean, you could sort of see that
which is
in
what
there.
they were referencing there.
He stopped what he was doing, his head went up, turned around, and you could see then the pack of the dogs.
So that's what that
coming
reference with the dogs is.
They thought of everything then, really.
Yeah, they kind of incorporated all the things that we know about that.
I must say, I quite like that. I debatably prefer that, actually, over Insane, surprisingly enough.
It is really catchy. The fact that
that's the thing I like most about it. Is
the fact that I've already got that chorus stuck in my head.
I've got the beat in my head. Whereas Insane, I surprisingly didn't. I still really enjoyed Insane. But the beat of that, like I still got that Till the Day You Die. It's such still
a good
in my head
tune. Now. It reminded me a little bit of the Five Nights at Freddy's beat.
Yeah, I could see it.
Just a little bit.
You know,
it's got that same like catchy like cadence to it.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, I quite like that. And it's nice to get like a prequel, to see. I want to see where some of these characters.
Yeah, I'm so glad this is one that we do know that we will get
Alistair,
showing for.
It's like a fan favourite character as well.
Yeah.
Debatably one of the most popular characters in the whole of like the Helliverse. Really is.
And again, I love this showing because this is exactly how I think Alistair would have been as a human, like all charismatic, nice and friendly, get you to trust him and then lure you out into the middle of nowhere.
And then,
so that he can take you out.
And that's exactly what he did.
Yeah, and you saw all the scenery changing. He was going far and far away from the city where he picked up the guy.
Well, and you notice as well when he was all being kind and caring, it was all set in the daytime.
Yeah.
And as soon as anything nasty started to happen, it went to a nighttime setting.
Yeah.
And,
But also the fact that he didn't like stab him in the back or anything like that, he revealed what he was going to do so that he could chase him down.
Yeah.
Like, the hunt is part of the thrill for him.
oh god, yeah.
It's
And-
not just about killing, he needs to hunt something
Well,
down.
and Alistair does that in Hazbin Hotel as well. Like, he's always saying that about, like, whenever he tries to make a deal with someone, they all instantly think, you want my soul. And he's like, oh, no, I don't want your soul. You know, he's, like, biding his time for something bigger. He's like, I'll just have something small, and then, you know, the big thing will come later. Like, we need to know about with Charlie, don't we? Like, what's the favour he's going to ask?
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
and he took advantage of Charlie being vulnerable.
He could have taken her soul, but he just said, oh, just a favour, you know, and the favour, you know, when you think of a favour, it's something small, but with Alistair, you know it's not going to be.
No.
It's going to be something
And
big.
then we see him, like, with Baggy with the thing about the advertisement. Like, he could have asked for more, but he just did, like, a little exchange of, oh, you don't make me engage with television and I'll do this for you. Like, that's a small thing now, but it's now made her a bit more susceptible to accepting things from him in the future.
Yeah,
because
again,
nothing bad
that
happens.
manipulation tactic again.
So he's playing the long game there, getting their trust up, so that when he does ask for something big, it doesn't seem like a big shock or betrayal.
No, and that's what I kind of like about Alistair's character.
Yeah, he's
and
playing the long
it's done
game.
really well in this song. But yeah, so that was Daisies, again, a Hazbin Hotel song, and it's really, really nice to see another song, to be honest. And like I said, this was an unexpected video, and unexpected to get you back into another video so soon. That's 3 videos now. It's starting to...
But it's also nice seeing that Black Grpyh0n is still working on Hazbin Hotel stuff.
That was interesting.
The last Hazbin Hotel song he did was Thank You and Good Night, which you still haven't listened to.
There's lots I still need to listen to, and we're going to get round to them.
Which that was 8 months ago, and that was saying goodbye to the pilot cast when they announced the new cast for the series just before the series aired. So, because they had to wait a little while to release it.
Mm.
But that was the last song he did, and obviously, since he's no longer involved with Hazbin Hotel, as far as we know, I didn't know ever he would still make content for it, so it's amazing to see he's still doing it.
Yeah, I'm quite happy that they still seem to be pushing stuff out there for the fans. But yeah, so I think we're going to wrap it up there. So that is us reacting to the brand new, because it has still only been about an hour since it went live.
It's still
on YouTube.
Fresh.
So check it out if you haven't already. If you did enjoy this video, please like, comment and subscribe, and I'm sure we'll see you again in another video, since it's been so quick to see you again in this video. But for now, this is going to be the Nerdy Grail signing off, and you will be signing off for this one as well, I'm sure. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye for now.